Oh man, that was pretty good timing. Yo, thank you guys so much for your patience. Had to get some food going there. Hopefully you can understand. Hope you took care of yourself. Hope you stretched or got some water or something like that. Random, it's nice to see you back, bro. Yo, I had one of the things I ate during the break. I had an apple cinnamon flaxseed muffin. Get on my level. That shit was so good. Alright. That was a lovely Baldur's Gate sesh, but I wanted to get at least a couple hours of some Arma in. So we're going to switch it up to some Arma 3 Overpoch mod. Now, if I can, I'll try to show y'all how to do it. Let me see if I can get this to work. I want to show you guys how to set up Arma 3 Overpoch, because it can be a bastard if you try to use the official CCG launcher, but if you use Arma 3 launcher, you'll have a much better time. Let's see if this works. Ooh. Check that out. That's pretty trippy, right? Alright, so if you want to get Arma 3 going with Overpoch, or really if you just want to play Arma 3 multiplayer mods at all, alright, here's what you want to do. If you want to play Arma 3 Overpoch or Arma 3 at all, here's what you want to do. You want to open Arma 3 launcher. That's it. Download Arma 3 launcher and open it. That's all you have to do. What this is going to do for you is automatically download with a torrent any mods that you're trying to install. You don't even have to know what mods the server requires, though as you can see right here, it tells you this one needs Epoch mod, but it'll automatically download the appropriate mods. This is very key for Overpoch, because one of the mods is like 8 gigabytes right here, all in Arma Terrain Pack, 8.5 gigs. And on the torrent, that's like actually downloadable. So if you want to play Arma 3 mods, just get Arma 3 launcher. That's all you have to do, okay? That's it. Just get Arma 3 launcher, and you'll be happy. Zero says, I had something like this for DayZ mod. There is a DayZ Commander, which is similar, but not as good. And then there's a DayZ Launcher, which is awesome. That's what you want for Arma 2. But if you have Arma 3, you want Arma 3 Launcher. DayZ Launcher basically is Arma 2 Launcher. You feel me? So, there's your solution. Get Arma 3 Launcher. Now let's see. Overpoch's probably going to be dead, but I don't really care because I just want to play it. Yo, actually, there's a shitload of people. I'm going to get roasted. I'm so bad at Arma 3 because I barely played it. And I'm bad at video games in general, so. But I love it. What up, Sheepy? Damn, we got quite a few people chilling on the Infinite Couch tonight. Big ups. Glad you guys are enjoying some Osho. Now, Arma 3 has been pretty well behaved about capturing, so. Yeah, I didn't even have to enable the anti-cheat compatibility. It just captured Arma 3 like no problem. So big ups to OBS. Alright. So we'll play some Overpoch. And I'll try to kind of explain. Excuse me. So you guys can understand the mod itself. In case you're trying to play it, something. Y'all will have to let me know how the broadcast is looking and sounding, by the way. Make sure the audio levels are good, you know. I think we should be good. I might want to move the mic slightly closer though, so hold up just a sec. Alright, I think that's better. I think that's a little better. Sabatum says it's good. Alright, cool. I think we're fine. I just like to make sure. I don't have a monitor set up anymore where I can hear my audio. I turned that off because it was tripping me out. So, it's up to you, Infinite Couch, to tell me how the quality is. Alright, so, one thing in Overpoch is you can loot trash cans and stuff. Go up to them and push I for your inventory, and then you'll loot it. Now I have an absurd amount of carry space, so and what I ought to do is try to get to a trader to sell some crypto. Or to sell some items for crypto. There's a currency in Overpoch called crypto. You need it to like start a group. Or you can buy items with crypto or whatever. But yeah, is the broadcast looking and sounding pretty good? I took some time and optimized my Arma FPS, so it should look pretty good on the Osho. About as good, I think, as a non-partner can have with the bitrate. Though I think everybody should probably just run 3500 as their cap. I think some of the very large streams run it higher than that, and I think the CSGO stream is bigger than that. But that makes sense. I've seen people with some ridiculous bit rates. Mine's just a solid, beautiful little 720p, 60 frames. Random says, the game itself. Yo, Arma 3 is pretty optimized. For real. Arma 3 is actually not that bad. Alright, I have a fuck ton of stuff to sell. It'd be kind of cool to get a vehicle. Maybe we'll hit this guy up. I think that's a trader. I'm not sure what their map icons are. Well, we'll hit that, and then if that's not a trader, we'll head on to the trade zone. But you can see the icons on the map here. There's missions, all the good stuff people love about Overpoch. It's just Arma 3. I hope it's getting more popular. Shibi says it's a life mod or a survival mod. It's like a heavy PvP action loot goblin mod, like Guru says. Guru, I'm on US 1 if you want to join in. I should I should have enough crypto to build a group so we can get a group going. Sorry guys, my throat's all fucked up. Had to take a couple of drinks of the bevy. Alright, let's head there, see if that's a trader. I'd like to sell my random gear and have enough crypto to start a group. So Epoch and Overwatch. Overwatch is a mod with lots of guns, lots of action, and not a lot of survival aspects. Epoch is a mod that's more base building and crafting oriented, and so they combined them into Overpoch. So it has a very silly feel because basically this monolithic corporation in the future, Epoch Incorporated, clones dudes and has them fight in this wasteland for their pleasure. So I'm a clone. I have no pants on, but I have a lot of gear. There's traders. There's a currency. Things cost crypto, which is the currency. Like forming a group, for instance, costs you crypto. Or if you build a base, you have to repair it with crypto. Little things like that. But it's really fun. It's really enjoyable. It's one of my favorite mods. I really like just flat out Daisy Overwatch, but Overpoch is really fun too. It doesn't have zombies, instead it has a variety of mobs. For instance, one of them is basically a creeper from Minecraft. It's a dude with no arms who runs at you and explodes. There's also essentially an Enderman. It's like a cultist that teleports near you and makes your blood pressure go up and you could die. There are drones, and if you don't take out the drones, they'll summon AI. I think that's it. I might be not remembering some. But there's also AI missions, and of course PvP, or it can be group or whatever. But there's not really a survival aspect. This is more of a gameplay. There's not a whole lot of you have to eat and drink occasionally, but it's not really a big deal. It's more about building a base, looting, and fighting. There's not even, I mean, the AI, like mobs and stuff, even aren't that bad. So, but it's really fun. I really enjoy it. I encourage you to try it out. There's also Vanilla Epoch, which is also really fun, but it's a little slower paced and less popular. But that's cool too. And there's a shitload of really fun Arma 3 that I will be showing off. Showing you guys. Of course, Battle Royale, Wasteland, King of the Hill. Altus Life, Stratus Life, but I think Guru's joining up, so I'm hype about that. Playing with Guru is always fun. Let the group up. I'm hoping that this is a trader up here that I'm headed toward, but if it's not, I can continue on to a trade zone. Oh yeah, I meant to show you all this. So one of my favorite things is this this mod incorporates a mod that lets you have a lot more stances. So check it out. I can crouch a little more, a little more, a little more. And then I can sit down. Then you can scoot around like you're a dog that has worms, which is really fun to do. I can get lower. I can lay on my side. And there's like even more than that. I can lay sideways like this and fire. So I could be like firing around. Look at the worm. Do the worm, baby. Let's just admire that for a minute. Look at that. That's tactical as all hell. But anyway, you could lead around a corner and fight like that, you know. It's pretty cool. The one thing with the custom stances is you can't go first person in them, so you gotta keep that in mind. But one of my favorites is like, here's the normal crouch, but just one step down is a lot better. Especially behind rocks and such. Do a little dancer. Wiggle it out. Alright. But yeah. I really like the custom stances like that. Some of them are very useful. Like, you'd be surprised. Even the sitting down is very useful. Because you basically are showing less of a target, you know? It's very tactical. All I have is a 9mm Sting SMG, so... Ooh, there's shots over there. If I get rolled on, I'm gonna get wrecked. But I just love running around in this. I always try to RP, but... people are a lot less willing to RP in this than they are in Daisy Standalone. But I still have a good time. Yeah, what's good, by the way, if you're just getting cozy on that infinite couch. Appreciate you chilling here at the O Show. Man, we had a great time with some Baldur's Gate earlier. And now I'm going to be broadcasting some Arma 3 Overpoch for at least 2 hours, maybe a little more. Just depends on how things are going, how tired I am. If you're trying to set up Overpoch yourself, I gotta recommend Arma 3 Launcher. It's easy, it's simple, it's fast. And I'm on Overpoch US #1 if you want to come stream snipe me. Or if you want to join the O Squadron, it's your call. But yeah, that's about that. I think I'm gonna hide in a bush here and take a drink of my IRL hydration. Delicious candy water. Hope you guys are having a lovely one. What day is it for most of you right now? For me, it's Sunday right now. I think. Sunday on the West Coast, right? Right, guys? I don't really know since I've started this weird sleeping schedule. Chibi says it's Sunday fun day. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Guru, did you see where I posted my location? Well, that was awesome. Did you see where I posted my location, or do you want me to open my map for you real quick? What up, Bio? Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Nice. Yeah, let's do the country thing again. What country are you watching the O Show in right now? What country? I'm in the United States. I'm on the West Coast. I live in a cool cabin in the woods. What about you? And I can do this. Alright. You just gotta do that occasionally to keep your morale up. I also like doing that. It's like you grow. You're like, and then you're ready. Bio says Bosnia, and I'm not gonna try to pronounce that and embarrass myself, but you've probably never heard of it. I've totally heard of Bosnia. I have a friend who's Serbian, so I know a little bit about that area from knowing her. Sheepy lives in Florida, though. Yo, I hate Florida. The weather is so bad. It's so bad. Alright, I'm probably gonna get killed going through the town instead of around it, but I at least need some clothes, you know? I don't even have any pants. Now, one reason my shit's running so smooth, guys, is I have these settings, we'll say optimized, but that really means really low, because I stream from the same PCs I play the game on. So to keep my FPS up, to be able to actually make shots, I gotta kind of tone them down. But you can make it look really nice. Arma 3, that is. Ooh. So all this gear here is actually quite good to sell. I don't know if the document is, but I have so much room in this carry-all, I literally just grab everything. If I get killed and lose this backpack, that'll be kind of a bummer. I heard shots off in the distance, but sounded pretty far away. Is that another bag? Another carry-all, actually? Can I put that in my carry-all? Wait, no, I don't want to switch them. I don't think you can put a carry-all in a carry-all. I can't do bagception. Alright, well, that carry-all is like the best bag. Yo, there's shots. I'm out. I'm out. Bio says you gotta open the pack inventory and then you put it in. Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna trust you. I'm trusting you. I'm gonna try it. I hear the shots. I'm peeing. So I gotta do this. You did it. You're a fucking genius. Bio, follow the channel. We want you back. We need your Arma tips, alright? You're welcome here anytime. Thank you very much. I literally thought you couldn't do bagception, but you can. I thought if you put a bag in a bag, there'd be a like hole in time. But apparently we're good. So, thank you, sir. But yeah, I only have a 9mm SMG, so I'm not trying to get into a long-range firefight, so I'm gonna go hide in the woods. Just like that. Yo, I should scream at people to follow me more often. Damn. Yo, man, honestly, thank you for following. That does get us just a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2 at 2,000 followers, so thank you very much. Yeah, we're not that far. Especially because usually when I do content with slow beef and diabetes, like the Dungeon World campaign we're starting this month, I usually get a pretty big jump in follows, so we'll probably have that 24-hour marathon sooner than y'all think. I hope it should happen after GTA 5 is out, so I mean I could probably play GTA 5 for 24 hours, so it's gonna be like no problem. The 12-hour was dope. I don't know how many y'all caught the 12-hour marathon. The slumber party. It was dope. I played Crisis at the end even. That was so fun. Yeah, I do have binocs though. So from time to time I can binocularize. That's pretty cool. I don't have optics on my weapon, but I can like scope places out with these. Uh-oh, zombie got into magic. Yo, man, magic is awesome. You will not regret it at all. But my recommendation is to play a format called Elder Dragon Highlander, because standard is like a money treadmill, and Elder Dragon Highlander is awesome because it's an eternal format. It's singleton, so there's only one of each card, and you wind up building these really fun, quirky decks that are usually pretty cheap to build even. Elder Dragon Highlander is the bomb. Oh yeah, Kit says Commander. It's also called Commander. You don't know many folks that play it though. Yo, I wonder if I could get like a game going on like one of those Magic programs, like Magic Workstation. That would be really fun to stream actually. Do viewer games on Elder Dragon Highlander on Magic Workstation. Would some of y'all play with me if we did that? Viewer Elder Dragon Highlander. I would fully play. I love EDH so much. Or Commander. Whatever. I'm trying to play it safe to get to a trader. So I can get the crypto to start a group. So I can play with Guru. You gotta do a little dance when you stand up. Shake out the vibes. Well, I'll think about that. I might whip something up and do a we'll do a EDH game on stream. See if I can find some dedicated people. That'd be dope. I love putting tabletop on stream. I can't wait till I can get a webcam and stream like Warhammer, like the minis game with the webcam, and like commentate my friends playing a live match, or like show off board games, or even like real life tabletop sessions, you know? And then have you guys kind of be the chorus watching. It'd be so dope. Tabletop gaming is what's up. Bio says, watch people camp in the trader. Yo, ain't that the truth? You can also kill traders in some Epoch servers, which I think is cool, but they may have that disabled so people can't just consistently be a dick. Shibi says, I forgot you used to do the face cam for a while. Yo, I might bring it back. I don't know. People seem to like that shit. I would prefer to use it to like, you know, show off minis and tabletop games and stuff, but I don't know, it might be fun to have a face cam. I'd have to try it and see what it was like. I don't understand the appeal though. It's like I feel like it's much better to see the gameplay, but a lot of people have face cams. I am like a beautiful Viking, you know. So oh shit, yo, I will definitely play some Wipeout on stream. PlayStation games are always liable to happen. Bio says Trade Zone's bullets don't work. Alright, so it's kinda like it's kinda like Overpoch for Arma 2 then. There's like a no your gun there's a zone where your gun doesn't work. Sabatum says, I don't understand the you must have face cam. You don't have to have it. There's a lot of successful broadcasters that don't have a face cam. Like Lyric. You know? Like, so clearly you don't have to have a face cam. It's just people like it. I think it's like a connectedness thing, you know? You feel more connected if you can see their reactions and what they look like, and I think that's what it is. It's a connected. I mean, I gotta look and also sip some soda. Okay, you feel me? Gotta take a quick peek here. I think that's the trader right there, actually. So I don't know if that's a trader or a spawn, but we'll check it out. I'm all about the exploration. Just gotta take a sip of my drink. Maybe it's maybe if you don't use a face cam, then your viewers don't believe you're a human. Like I could just be a spirit, you know? I could just be like a ghost in the wires. You wouldn't even know. You know, you'd have no idea. I could be haunting your computer right now. It's a drone. Or no, that's a player on a motorbike. With a ghillie. Alright. I'm glad they did notice me. That's good. I think they just bought that at the trader. Didn't really want to open fire with my 9mm SMG. I thought it was a drone though, but I was like, oh no, there's a vehicle. Glad. Did not engage. I could grab a vehicle real quick. That'd be dope. Zombie says, I've already saved up for Ghost retirement. Yeah, I'm working on, I have a Ghost mortgage I'm trying to pay off, so it'll be a little while. One of the cool things about Overpoch is the visible loot. You can actually see what you're looting. Yeah, I'm not really going to put the sniper optic onto my 9mm SMG, but I'll put an ACO. So you can actually see it like, see it's like pulled out, so you can tell it's been looted. Yeah, I have no idea if my character is hungry or anything, but I got food, I think, so eat the sweet corn, brother. It's actually a little peckish there. I think I got some more food. We got a Walking Sun soda. Alright, drink that. Moist towelettes are nice because you actually get dirty from looting stuff. So you gotta like clean yourself up. Little meatballs. Alright. Yeah, we're doing a lot better now. Lyle says vehicles are a bit expensive. Best to find one spawned in the forest and repair it. I kind of like that zoomed in optic more. You gotta do it every time though. I kind of want to just sell shit to the trader though, and it's the closest one. I'm gonna try to hit it. No, there's hella shit up in here. Red Gold is actually dope. And Whiskey Noodle sells for a ton of crypto. But Red Gold, like, gives you a temporary, like, buff, I think. Stamina buff for your run speed or some shit. And I'm drinking it. Maybe it doesn't, like, work the same way as in life mods. Nice, got a flashlight on there now. Now I've got the attachments. It does go nighttime, I think, on the server, though. I think it does. Yeah, what up, Mark? Yeah, that is true. You can hit the tilde key, and you'll get a debug menu that tells you your hunger, thirst, soiled level, all that shit. I gotta actually clean up a little bit. Fucking filthy out here. Uh-oh, the inevitable Arma and DayZ debate. Actually, like, I like both, man. I love playing DayZ standalone, and I also like playing, Arma 3 mods, so. I'm filthy, hold up. Yo, what up, Odysseus? Paint is utilized to, make your buildings easier to repair. And it actually, you know, it's pretty too. I hear shots. They're like down the hill over there. Alright, I got so much room in my bag. I should just take everything because I can sell it. Plus fuel is excellent to have. Alright, so I should be able to drag that in here. Fuck yeah, dude. That's the best tip ever, dude. Thanks again, Bio, for that tip. Now I can have backpacks for my homies. Combat helmet. What I got? SF helmet. Light. I think this is better. Put that in my bag. Take that. Take that. Yeah, I think that trader is gonna be a pretty hot zone, but I'll try to get over there and get some crypto. Yo, Odysseus, I don't know if you missed it, but paint just makes your bases, like that you construct, easier to repair. That's it. And it also obviously makes the walls and shit the color of the paint. Another rook. I'm almost full in my inventory. I actually am. I should ditch some shit to get more ammo for my sidearm. It weighs a lot. Stitch that. Yo, thanks for following, Odysseus. I appreciate that, man. That does get us just a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2 at 2,000 follows. So big ups, man. Thank you. I don't know if I can make room for that ammo. Yeah, if I get, don't really be using my sidearm too much. Hopefully. Alright, let's see if I can slip down to this trader and get this shit sold. Hello, everyone. Yeah, thank you for following as well. That does get us a little bit closer to that 2,000 mark. And the 24-hour marathon that 2,000 will unlock. So thank you, man. Glad you're digging it. It's pretty dangerous, man. I'm going to try to come around through the tree line. So I can possibly spot what's going on with those shots. I don't see any movement. You always got to do the dance to stand up. You got to stretch your legs out. I just feel like I'm going to get shot in the head when I get over there, but c'est la vie, you know? You got to take risks in this life. If I can at least sell some stuff to get some crypto real quick, I can run out and form the group with Guru. You gotta get 100. So, gotta get 100 crypto real fast. Though, you know, Guru, if you make the group, I'm chill with that. Just let me know. But otherwise, I'll go ahead and do this covert op real quick and try to get the crypto to found the group. Ah, Guru is downloading all in Arma. Yo, rip. Rest in peace, Guru. It's like an 8.5 gig download. Rest in peace, man. Hero asks, is he independent? There's not any factions. Like Indep and Op4 and stuff in Overpoch. It's all everyone is like an independent in their own. Okay. I can't tell though if that's my footsteps or not. Now I'm terrified. Oh, there we go, though. There we go. Katiba. Actually, hold up. We gotta do this. No, actually, I think I have a sniper optic I can put on there. Boom. Alright. That takes 6.5. Yeah, I don't care if it's tracers. Actually, do I have any non-tracer I could do real quick? 6.5. But I saw some 6.5 in that other room to equip it for now. And then thought I had a sniper optic I had earlier. Like go on? Yes, it will. Katiba's not like an ideal DMR, but it'll work. It'll work. Alright. Hero says, oh sorry, wrong stream, just got back. It's all good. Alright, where did I see that ammo? Yeah, right here. What type? I think it's 9mm. Yeah, it's fucking pistol ammo. Well, the Katiba is definitely more stopping power than the, Sting that I had. So I'm glad I hopped in there real quick. I'm so full on loot though, I just gotta move. I'm glad I grabbed that Katiba, but now I can kinda snipe. But now I have to kinda rely on my third person shots in closer range firefights, so it's kind of a give and take. I don't think the sniper optic I have has like a mid-range optic on it. You can zero this all the way up to 1 kilometer out though. Keep it on like 300, but I look like a beautiful little baby space invader with my like helmet and my backpack. Greetings. Gentleman says, how much of a bullet drop mechanic is there? Well, Arma's like a military sim, so there's quite a bit of one. It's quite accurate, actually. as in so much as I guess a video game can be. So it's very realistic bullet physics, like simulation level. Because Arma is a military simulator, and then people make mods to make it into a little bit more of a game. But there are just like flat out missions in Arma too. You can just like do a mission file, and it's basically like a training exercise. It's pretty cool. Arma series is like, oop, I heard a gun. Arma series is like one of my favorite series of games of all time. Yeah, I'm just trying to get over here, okay? A little hopping. Man, it looks clear as far as the area. I haven't heard of any rounds snapping in the hills, but I did hear him snapping back that way. I think I gotta YOLO it, man. If I get snapped in the head, arrivederci, you know? That's how it goes. But I have a lot of shit I can sell, so it could be... Could come out here a winner, you know? Fortune does favor the bold. Real quick, if I have some painkillers, I'm gonna try to take them. Nope. Okay. Alright, here we go. We gotta move. I think I could go in this box, so I'm safe. Oh! That's sniper protection. Except for, like, back on the hill over there. Yo, bro. Gotta keep it safe here with me, brother. Gotta keep it safe with me, okay? So you gotta, like, get it to give you the trade option here. Friend. NPC, man. Let's trade. May we trade? Sir, I wish to trade with thee. Sir, must I holster my weapon? What is it that you want from me, so that I might trade with you? Please. I saw it pop up. Brother. Oh, here it is, here it is. Here it is. I saw it. Where was the sweet spot? There it is. Wait. Where was it? Come on. Alright, so they gotta work on this shit right here, for real. What if I go first person? Is it better that way? This is ridiculous. Yo, I'm trying to trade. Can I just... There... I swear to God. I swear to God. This fucking guy right here. Yo, Ox Gildor, thanks for following, man. I do appreciate it. That does get us just a little bit closer to unlocking Chivo number 2. At 2,000 follows, so big ups, man. Thank you. I just want to trade with you. Please. All I want to do, look, brother. If we could trade, it would be awesome. Let's do it. We can. Yes! Oh, did you see it? Alright, he only buys vehicle-y type things. Damn. 18, 13. Alright, I'm getting the cryptos I can. Fuck it. I hear. Let's do it. You're right. Vehicles are ridiculously expensive. Look at that. It's K. Oh my god. Alright, we did it. Yes. So how many cryptos do I have? 54. I'm halfway to the party. Hell yeah. Kid says, it sounds silly, but I think you have to look at the table. Yeah, I'm going to try that next time. I'm going to stare at his wiener. Look, if you stare at his wiener, it's right. I know you're fucking with me, John, but you stare at his dick. And it works. That was like insta. The dick stare got it. Kinda. I'm out. Let me decide where I'm going first. Alright, so from here, I guess I could try to hit up general supplies, and maybe he would buy more of my shit. Then I should be able to get a group going. Let me try to hit that. If I get the group going tonight, I'll be happy. Let me grab a little soda while I'm in this safe little box here. Well, look out for that if you play some Overpoch, man. Interacting with the NPCs is a little tricky. I recommend just moving and spamming mouse wheel, and when you see trade, trying to jump on it like I just did. Alright, gotta dodge the snipers. Dodge the snipers. Ooh, I'm dodging them. Ooh, I'm so dodging them. They're never gonna hit me. Alright, cool. Skatiba's pretty good, but I'm terrible at shooting because I've barely played Arma 3. At least that's my excuse, so I'll do my best, but might get Shrek-a-ronied. That's all okay, you know? It's about the experience, you know? Wow, that was a filthy burp. My apologies. Kind of slipped out. So Devin says, is Overpoch like DayZ without the survival aspect in zombies? There's a lot of base building. There are like NPC like monsters, but they're just kind of rare. For instance, yeah, like Bio said, there's zombies that explode. But it's a little more oriented to PvP and base building with that shit as a backdrop, if that makes any sense. Definitely not focused on like immersion and hardcore survival like DayZ Standalone. But I like both, you know. They just aren't the same type of game. Like, this has AI missions too, which is cool. Like for instance, this is a truck of building supplies for bases that crash, and you can go loot it. And people are gonna be like fighting over it. Shit like that. And Devin says Arma 3 is so damn pretty though, and this is on like not very good settings. This is like optimized FPS for multiplayer settings. And it's 720p on my stream, and it still looks pretty good. So yeah, they did a decent job with the Arma 3 engine, man. I'm not gonna hate on it. It runs pretty good. In comparison to Arma 2, yeah. And Daisy Standalone, yeah. I hope that they put Daisy Standalone on the same renderer as Arma 3, which I actually think that Bohemia is about to do. They've been talking about this new renderer, and I think it's the Arma 3 renderer. They're just going to update it. So that's something to look forward to in Standalone for sure. Getting this quality of FPS and graphics. Oh yeah. So I gotta tell you, the most optimized hardcore game out right now is definitely H1Z1. That shit runs great. It's like almost a pleasure. You're like, oh man, my FPS makes those like fucking Legolas bow shots feel so good. There's some shots down that hill over that way. I don't really have an angle on anything though because of the grass. Sorry, my spidey senses are tingling. I'm guessing the general trader is probably going to be a little more popular, so hopefully I can chill in a good position and observe for a little bit before I move in. Yeah, let's debate them. Post a link to their channel. Always trying to check out more Arma 2 and Arma 3. And if you're down, tweet it to me so I can look at it after the stream. That's the best way if you want me to check something out while I'm streaming, is to tweet it to me, because then I can just check it afterward. I'm always looking for Arma vids. Them Arma vids. So many great hardcore survival streamers too, man. Like EXEC or Exec or whatever you call him. He's really great. Watching him play some Daisy mod recently was awesome. He was playing Overwatch on this server that used to be Emerge Gaming, but now it's called Steve's Pizza, and that server is just like so much action. It was insane. He was like shooting down airplanes with the fucking Lapua and shit like that. Uh-oh, there was just a fight at Balota. Balota's like one of my favorite spots. We're actually just north of Balota, where we're headed right now. Ooh, so that's what those firefight or those shots we heard. There's the Balota firefight going down. And Devin, yeah, I got the link to the article, bruh. I'm personally still on the fence on 5th edition, though. I think they should drop the editions. Just call it Dungeons and Dragons like it was back in the day. And release an edition that's like really to Gary Gygax's original vision. And nothing else. Like not a scheme to sell endless supplements. You know, things like modules and stuff are good, but not the everything in the kitchen sink way they do it now. Because things like class restrictions with stat, requirements or racial restrictions on classes are actually pretty awesome. But, they don't want to, like, prevent anyone from playing what they want, so there's kind of a more loose mentality. Alright, I think I'm going to try to get around back of it and observe it for a bit. Glad you guys are enjoying watching some Overpoch, though. I know that not a ton of you like play all these hardcore survival games I'm into, but it's cool that you still chill and watch them. I think tomorrow I'm gonna stream some Reign of Kings. It's like a new hardcore survival thing. It's like medieval multiplayer. It's honestly from kind of a shady developer. Because they were pretty shady with this game called Starforge. But it looks good enough to me that I dropped the money to give it a try. Because it's like 20. So I'm going to stream that tomorrow. It looks really fun. It's kind of a more silly game, but it looks really fun to play. And that's like yet another hardcore survival game, It's like the type of game du jour right now. It's definitely true, but yo, man, if you're a fan of the genre, it's a great time. You got like people competing. Alright, so is a vendor in that little shed? Think so. Yo, what up, Radkins? Yeah, dude. I hope you like my underwear. It's a standard issue Epoch Incorporated clone undies. Alright. I hope these guys don't move north from Balota to the general supplies vendor. This is like a building supplies vendor, but I got a lot of shit of that type to sell. Can I loot this chair? Hi. Don't mind if I loot your chair, brother. Oh, look at that. Moist towelette, stand egg. Yeah, what is that? Was that Katiba rounds? Would it say 6.5? Yeah. Ah, but I can't use it? Motherfucker. Alright. Let's see what this dude will buy. Yo, hold on. Look, it tempted me with the trade. Here it is. Oh, fuck. Put the gun away. Come on. You gotta trade with me, bro. I don't know why I'm slow walking either. Alright, I'm alright now. Okay. Brother. Let us trade, sir. Come on. Yeah, I hope they fix this trade bug. Let me look at his wiener. Did that work? NPC, I wish to trade with you. Please. Oh, I was there. I couldn't get to it in time. No, no, not open door. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, I saw the trade. I saw it. Oh, yeah. There it is. You saw it. Oh, God. Alright, I just gotta sell enough to get the fuck out. Oh, that was a sapper blowing up. Okay. So one of those. I'll sell another one. I should have plenty for the group now. 144 cryptos. Alright. Someone just blew up what sounds like a sapper out here. Mark says look at his dick to trade. That seems to kind of work, but it also helps if you're really far away from him. Alright, I can form a group now. And I think groups don't go away if you die. But they cost crypto. So let's just go ahead and get the group form. Okay, we're gonna have to go with the standard group name that we always go with. Yeah. Alright, so the group is created. So now if y'all want to play, I got a 4-slot group chilling here. So the group mission we did accomplish tonight. Fuck yeah. So like tonight, Overpoch success. Now from here, I'm actually near this bandit invasion. I could go check it out. I'm down to do that. How far is it away? Like a click. Yeah, let's try to go down there and see what's up. So AI bandits are invading that town a kilometer away. Gentleman says, dismount cover. You don't have to do that, by the way. I just do it because it's funny. By the way, this is the best way to run. You gotta like fully... Oh shit, I heard rounds like pretty close. I was trying to do the really derpy run, but you're not as derpy if you have a weapon in your hands. Could be people trying to fight the bandits with like long range. Yeah, here's shots from basically straight ahead. Can I even fire from here? Can't really. I don't think players will render in for me from here. I can't see it. Sounds battly. That's like straight ahead. I'm gonna try to flank around this way. Gotta keep eyes on that movement. I heard shots down toward the bandit invasion too. Could be the AI firing too. Keep it moving. I hear fucking shots that sound like they're in like the tree line ahead of me. I do have kind of bad camo right now. I'm kind of stand out. Yeah, I hear shots right up here. Sheepy says, must be hard running around the woods with no shoes or pants. Not in Overpoch. Yeah, what the hell? Can't tell if they're fighting bandits or each other or both. The vehicle. They can see me. He didn't stop though. I think he's going toward the shots as well. I'm gonna try to duck back into these trees. See if that vehicle comes back. Is the mission still going? Yeah, the mission's still going. Now it's all very quiet. Not seeing any contacts up ahead though. Trying to move with some strategery here. But I don't even hear that vehicle anymore, so it's either out of range or he turned it off. Still not sure if there's players in these trees ahead of me or not. I heard shots in this area, but couldn't really tell the distance. So I'm very paranoid right now. And probably gonna be shot. Because I don't have any pants on. And you always shoot a man with no pants. Like the unwritten rule of the wasteland. He has no pants, he's gonna kill you and take yours. Shoot him. So I'm trying to look like a rock, you know? I look like a little rock climbing around. It's like straight on the other side of those trees, it sounded like. But I wonder if that's AI shooting at players, or if that's players shooting at AI. Let's find out. There's so many snipers in Overpoch, though, that it's like you're always so paranoid, because you're like, oh god, I'm gonna get sniped. Try not to sprint too much because it'll really fuck up my aim. Just bum rush it and kill everything, says Sabatum. Now that's not how you win at Arma. Alright. Gotta play it slow and steady. Check all the angulars and the who what's its. Alright, you gotta take it easy. You gotta watch out for ghillie men, you know, tree bros. Gentleman says, after watching that bullet physics video, I'm thinking of picking this up. Man, I love Arma 3. It's got so many mods and missions. I think it's worth it, but I'd wait till it's on sale for like 30. As the video says, is it? Call of Duty is much better. Yo, man, I agree. I mean, to be real, Overpoch is the Call of Duty of DayZ mods, because it's like designed to be more action. So technically, oh, okay, the bandit invasion is over. The people below have been saved, and there comes an airdrop of goods that people are gonna fight over. Let's try to get over there. There's that dude's vehicle. Shh. Where's that dude? Alright, he's gonna be coming back for his vehicle for sure. He knocked this tree down. Okay, we're gonna lie in wait. Hopefully get the drop on this guy when he comes back to his vehicle. Just gotta find a good position where I can see the driver's side. Gotta slow down my aim shake. Shh. Oh, that's coming from up the hill, shit. No! I got shot from behind. Fuck. So I was shooting them, and then someone else up the hill shot at me. Damn. The handshake on that shot was real, though. I was hitting shift, but I should have waited longer to stabilize more, and I probably would have got a headshot on one of them at least. But I wonder if they get killed from the dude up the hill while they're looting my body. Yeah, well, at least I could donate some gear to them, you know? At least I could donate some gear to them. John says, I think they're all together. Yeah, I think actually another streamer is playing right now, and he has like a big squad with him. I thought there were a lot of people logged in, so I think it's actually another streamer that's playing. So that's kind of cool that they've got a lot of people on the server trying to hang out. And Devin asks, does the group persist after you die? It does. Because it costs currency. So that's why I wasn't tripping. All I wanted to do is get the group built so I could use it later on. And I got that done. So now I'm just fucking around. Try to get into some fights and stuff. I love that little fight I got into just then, though. It was so cool to get counter-sniped. You're just dropping in, by the way. What's good? It is the O show. We're winding things down here with some Overpoch. I did a shitload of Baldur's Gate earlier. And now we're playing some Overpoch mod for Arma 3. If you want to get in on this, I'm just playing on US #1 CCG. I got a group, so we can play together. You know, hold hands, and that's about that. If you're trying to set up Overpoch, I can't recommend Arma 3 launcher enough. Easy to do. Just download Arma 3 launcher, try to connect to an Overpoch server, it'll download what you need. You'll be good to go. I can hear a sapper nearby. A sapper is a zombie that explodes, as someone described earlier. So if we see that, that'll be nice. And yeah, on that shot earlier, man, realistically, I should have laid in wait longer and let my aim calm down so I could have got a headshot. But I was worried they were going to leave. So I had to take the shot, you know? Common or closed burgundy? Yeah, I think that has much higher swag level than what I had on. Don't you guys agree? The maroon polo? I think I look a lot more respectable now. I heard someone outside. Could be a sapper. It's a sapper. Alright, that will explode if it gets close to you. And I believe it's aggroed on me. Yes, okay. Well, let's get away. Oh, look at gentlemen hating on the DX racers in chat. You're just jelly you don't have one. You're just jelly you don't have one. I've never sat in one. I don't know how comfortable they are or are not. I personally have a lazy boy office chair, which is real. You should look it up if you don't believe me. Lazy boy makes office chairs. I have one. No! Oh man, that fucking sapper slipped up on me so hard. That was hilarious. Oh my god, the ragdoll though. Yowza. Yowza. Oh man. Yo, while I'm dead. Actually, no, I think I'll hold it and I'll take a real break here in a bit and then I'll do a longer stream than I was going to do. How about that? So I'll play a bit more, take a little bit of a longer break at about the 6-hour mark, and I'll probably do like another hour or two. How about that? I'm really having fun with some Overpoch. And if the server's hopping, I want to stay in on it. I was going to go pee while I was dead, but I was like, fuck it. I'll cork it for a little longer. I've had a great time with the Osho tonight, though. Hope you guys have had half as much fun as me. Yo, look at it, Devin hating. I love my Razer mouse. Damn. My Razer Black Widow, or sorry, Blackadder ergonomic, dude. Spreads my fingers apart. So good. I will say my Razer headset's not very comfortable. I'm probably going to get a different one when I can. That's more comfortable. But I love my Razer mouse, dude. 1800 DPI. Shit is boss. I have like a generic keyboard, though. I just have a generic mechanical keyboard because they're all the same. They all use the same switches, you know? I think it's cool that there's gaming stuff out there. A lot of it's cheesy, but there's a lot of badass equipment that would never exist if gaming wasn't a thing, you know? Some stuff is fine to use generic, though, like keyboards, in my opinion. It's all just stuff, you know? I'm glad that gaming is even a thing, you know? Gotta try to wiggle into this house. Alright, I think I've made a mistake here. Hold on. I think I might be trapped in the home. No, hang on. Let's go. Uh-oh. I need to get out of here. I crawl. Yo, yeah, there we go. Alright. I'm free. I'm free. Oh, look, we got some Logitech mouse fans. Yeah, I love Logitech mice. I've had some really good experiences with them myself. Alright, now we're looking cool. Now we're cool. Oh, I see. Endeavon explains it. Endeavon had a personal bad experience with Razer, which means all of their products are obviously bad. I understand. That makes sense. That's scientific. I think it's funny how people like have to choose sides on stuff like companies. They're like, oh yeah, this company, oh that one. It's like, it's all just stuff. It's all basically the same. If it boils down to it, you know? I don't think it'll fit. The hat fit in there though. That's good. Be even cooler if there's a gun in there, you know? One of those shooty shoot things, but gentleman says you're gonna be a sweet looking corpse. Yo man, that's what it's all about. It's all about looking good when you die. That's really what hardcore survival games are about, leaving behind a fashionable corpse. Savanative says you look like an escape music 80s music video. Yeah, dude. Proud of it. I mean, if you think about it, all products are garbage. I mean, technically every product sucks if you really think about it. You feel me? But you know, there's like a spectrum of garbage, you could say. Does anybody know some really comfortable headphones? That's what I'm looking for. The Supreme Comfort 9000 headphones. Kid says, I like the dumpster tipping. Yeah, man, I do like the visible loot system in Epoch and Overpoch. It's cool that you can see if something's been looted. John says headset or headphones? Headphones, like that go over your earballs. Boy, I hope I find a gun. Daka says, you know, like consumerism is like the worst. That's basically, yeah. That's really what it is. But I'd like to consume some very comfortable headphones, so. Oh, yo, those, I think those Sony MDRs were what I was looking for earlier. I think I want USB, though. I don't want to deal with setting up, like, audio hardware. Are they USB or nah? Though I mean, the Razer Krakens I have are not too bad. They sound good. The mic on them isn't bad. They just, they're not too comfortable for a long period of time. I'll probably wind up getting some Astros because they have the big square ear cutouts, and I'm a huge eared freak. So. But in the end, again, it's just all stuff, you know? It doesn't really matter what you have, as long as it works for you. I'm just happy to have a computer that can stream and run games at the same time. For a while, I had to stream, like, FTL and Isaac only, because I could only stream from a laptop. So basically anything is better than nothing, you know? But it would be nice to have some cozy headphones. I think it'd wind up with longer streams, you know? Oh yeah, the racing helmet, but I'm not going to wear it because there's this really annoying ad for the DLC that will like nag you if you're wearing anything from that DLC. Though it doesn't seem like it detects the helmet, so I think we're good. Nice. That there literally is a carts DLC, and if you wear items from it, the game will like play an ad on your screen intermittently. I'm not even trolling. Gentleman says, being happy with what you've got is the most important thing. It's really the only thing. You can either get mad or get glad, basically. Ooh, what we got here? I have to take that off and put that... Oh wait, what the fuck? Is this only for ladies? Only for ladies. Ladies only clothing. Fuck. Bio, yeah, the heli DLC bio mentions there's certain helicopters that you can't fly unless you own the helicopter DLC. Yo, would you guys do me a huge favor and tweet me these headphone recommendations for real? So I can look at them after the stream. That would be totally awesome. I'm just saying. Wait, I did something. Hold up. I made myself walk somehow on accident. What did I do? Gentleman says I can send a Twitch message. Yeah, that's fine too. It's not as good as Twitter, but it'll work. How did I make myself walk on accident? Damn it. It looks like that fixed it.
But in the grocery, don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, there's a sapper. I kind of have to move, bruh.
Oh, you're good. You got anybody else with you?
Just Jesus.
Just Jesus.
Yeah, you know, like our Lord and Savior.
Who you know more fresh than Jesus?
What's up, dude?
What are you up to, bro?
You know, trying to find an armament.
Bro, look at these smoke grenades. Like, are they about to have a rave?
We were
Just
gonna throw a
every color.
party, a Christ rave.
That's cool. I'll plug some ecstasy in your butthole for you if you can't do it.
Yo, there's like Christian cults
be
that
that
do
guy.
that. It's like it gets you closer to God.
To each his own, I guess.
You guys got any spare guns, you know, that you want to donate to the church?
What's your name?
What's your
You
name?
need a chest rig. I don't have any guns, but there's a chest rig for some armor.
Hell yeah.
What's your endgame name, bro?
This is Davo.
Do you have an extra scope on you by chance?
Nah, I spawned just a little bit ago. Yo, how do I open this up?
Yeah, I don't have a gun, but there's some protection.
I don't know how to see the contents of this though. I don't know if it's bugged. I'll just have to do this manually real quick. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but it didn't seem to let me go into my inventory on the ground. What? Come on. These guys are pretty nice. They could have shot me like 1,000 times by now. Right there. I'm sure there's an easier way to do that, but fuck it. Bio says you hit W and S at the same time or right click when you have no weapon. Yeah, I tried W and S. I tried right click too. Like, I seem slow right now.